Welcome to The Explainer, where today we're jumping right into one of the most explosive, rain-soaked matches you'll ever see, the Big Bash League opener between the Perth Scorchers and the Sydney Sixers. This one had absolutely everything.
Okay, so picture this. The big season opener gets slammed by some seriously bad weather. It completely changes the game and brings up one massive question for both of these teams.
And the answer, as it turns out? It came down to just pure, unadulterated power hitting. The kind of high-action stuff that can completely flip a game on its head.
Right, so the rain at Perth Stadium meant this was never going to be your standard 20-over match. Nope. It got shortened, creating this super intense, high-pressure situation right from ball one.
So what does that actually mean? Well, forget everything you know about building an innings, about pacing yourself. With the game slashed to just 11 overs aside, it basically became a mad dash to the finish line. It was all-out attack from the word go.
So, after the Scorchers won the toss and put them into bat, the Sydney Sixers innings, well, it was a real tale of two halves. And I mean, they just could not get going. It was a nightmare. Big names like Daniel Hughes and their star international signing Babar Azam gone for basically nothing. At 41 for 4, it honestly looked like their innings was dead in the water. But just when it seemed like the whole thing was about to collapse, one player decided, nope, not on my watch. He just grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and launched this unbelievable counterattack.
Okay, let's take a second to look at these numbers, because they tell the whole story. That strike rate of over 219, that's just phenomenal. It means he wasn't just scoring, he was scoring at a ridiculous pace that completely swung the momentum of the game back in his team's favor. And because of that one-man demolition job, the Sixers somehow managed to post 113. Now, in an 11-over game, that is a seriously competitive total. It meant the Scorchers would need to score at over 10 runs and over to win. Suddenly, the pressure was all on the home team.
So, the stage is set. A tough target to chase in front of their home crowd. How did the Perth Scorchers handle the pressure? Well, the chase began with an absolute bombshell. Their hero, their star player, Mitchell Marsh, caught for 0. A duck. You could hear a pin drop in the stadium. All that pressure just came flooding right back. But stepping into that absolute pressure cooker was a young player named Cooper Connolly. And from the moment he walked out there, he played with this incredible freedom that just took the game away from the Sixers. He didn't just score runs, he dominated. He launched an all-out assault, smashing 5 huge sixes. His 59 wasn't just a score, it was a statement. He didn't just steady the ship, he grabbed the wheel and steered it right through the storm. And you know, his own words after the match really summed it all up perfectly. In a crazy, shortened game like this one, high-action cricket isn't just a cool phrase, it's the only way to play. And for that incredible performance, that match-winning knock, Cooper Connolly was, of course, the deserved player of the match. Just look at those numbers. A strike rate of over 190. That tells you everything you need to know about his impact. But hold on. Despite Connolly's heroics, this game was far from over. When he finally got out, it set up one of the most nail-biting, edge-of-your-seat finishes you could ask for. So here's where we're at. 2 overs left to go, 17 runs needed off just 12 balls. You could feel the tension crackling inside that stadium. The final moments were just pure, unscripted chaos. First, Connolly falls, and you think, wait a minute, the Sixers are back in this. Then the captain, Ashton Turner, steps up and smacks a giant 6. Then Laurie Evans hits another 6 to tie the scores and gets out the very next ball. It was an absolute emotional roller coaster.
But in the end, with just 5 balls to spare, who else but the captain, Ashton Turner, to hold his nerve and hit the winning runs? An absolutely heart-stopping victory for the Scorchers to kick off their season in style.
So when you boil it all down, this match was really the story of 2 incredible, game-changing innings. Edwards played a blinder to give his team a fighting chance out of absolutely nowhere, but it was Cooper Connolly who played the knock that sealed the deal.
And there you have it. That's the bottom line. The home team gets their campaign off to the perfect start, snatching a truly memorable win against one of their biggest rivals.
And that kind of leaves us with a bigger question to think about, doesn't it? As cricket keeps getting shorter and faster, like in this 11-over sprint, are we getting to a point where one single heroic performance from one player is starting to outweigh a steady effort from the whole team?
Something to ponder for the modern game.